Well, good day. Yeah, definitely a time when I wanted to celebrate. I got my 26th NASCAR championship in NASCAR Heat 4. I remember we talked about that. We thought it was canceled. And I guess it was for a minute, but the reality is it wasn't. I just wanted to put that aside for a minute. To, get back to it later because I had different things that I wanted to do. And with that 26th championship, I went back to NASCAR Heat 5 and got my 9th championship there.
Very funny, Station. That's a big negative, over.
Very proud of that. Very proud of that.
Bravo, be advised, running diagnostics to scan for malfunction.
And then you got the other side.
Skies are clear, Station. You've got yourself some phantom dots. Over.
Zulu X-ray 6. Signs
Kalari Purdue and Jesse Yates
bogies, please advise.
Negatory, Station.
are no more.
Clear. I don't know what to tell you. Solar interference, heavy sunspot activity today.
Sierra Delta, we may have a minor ACS fault here. Do you have anything on your scope?
Everywhere!
Sierra Delta, repeat.
I'm looking at fighter jets over I-95! How the hell did they get through?
Stand by, attempting to contact the nearest unit in that sector.
I read you. This is 1st
It's been like bittersweet.
Acting Commander of Hunter 2-1. Do you copy? Over.
It's been great things happening, and then there's been messed up things happening too. Yeah, I would always bless Jesse, and I would always, he was my #1 guy. But
Overlord, this is Hunter 2-1.
As usual, you know how people love you today and hate you tomorrow. Well, just another common another one of those common tales. So the time when I've actually wanted to come on and party is kind of past. I think I kind of just did that by myself. It's kind of a shame too. After great accomplishments and great rewards, it should be a great celebration. But instead, I'm dealing with real life feelings and emotions and physical pain, mental pain. Kind of messed up. So I want to just take today and take care of myself. Certainly has been one of those times where people are gathering together, friends and family. And I would love to join you, but if I walk in, let's say if I walk in a certain area right now, we're gonna Well, I'm on here because not for myself, obviously. So, I don't want to. I don't want to be here right now. I'd rather be sitting around. Excuse me. Flying offline and chilling.
Roger that, Overlord.
But that's not reality. You gotta.
Overlord copies all. Good luck. Out.
I don't know. It's just not reality.
Sarge, did HQ just tell us to go F ourselves?
Pretty much, Corporal. Hold your fire. BTR. They haven't acquired us. Hang right, stay behind us.
Not yet. It's been
I got a visual on the smoke coming from the crash site. That's where Raptor went down.
it's been pretty sad. Hang on, I think that's the
We're spotted. Ramirez.
kind of hard to say and admit, but that's what it is. It's been rough. It's been rough. I hate to admit it, but it's the truth. It's been pretty effed up. You know, you guys know what I'm dealing with on the inside, and then what I keep losing on the outside. I, you know, lost Jesse, Pastor Elliot, Bishop Ellis. You know, that's just only the people I can think of. And that's just people I can name. I've lost so much more than that, because those people were, you know, the people and the groups of people were, I mean, it's actually worse with them, you know what I'm saying? So it's actually better without you, even if it's kind of messed up how the circle just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then you get confused as you don't know who messes with you and who doesn't, because you just be thinking, like, for example, Rob, like, I've known him since he was a kid, right? Now he's grown up in his 30s, and, you know, he wants to do what his name says, Rob. It's like, guy got Jesse. I said, hey, what's up? How's things going? The whole day goes by, and then he wants to tell me he's just stuck in the games. I said, dude, I wonder why parents toss, like, their kids' games in the trash sometimes. Yeah, I can understand that. Because Bel Air 4 like are the exception to married couples, huh? Very rare. You know, I'm so happy to win races and championships and stuff like that, but Kalari is just continuing to be good, and then the other party, one day, somewhere in, you know, some lost hidden part of history, they just flipped one day. All of a sudden, they just woke up in the morning and they just didn't have the same attitude that they had once before. And as you're hanging with them, you know, sure, you might need their help or whatever, but you can feel it. You can feel it. It's like, yeah, I don't feel the love that once was. You got people who fall into hard times. They'll come to you. You'll help them out, and then when they get back on their feet, they like, okay, I don't need you anymore. It's like, wow, that's how you treat people, huh? That's how you roll, huh? Ooh. Wow. Well, no, it seems like everybody who makes the faction is the one who gets betrayed. So Edge made Judgment Day, and Bailey made Damage Control, and both of them were betrayed by their partners. So what happens is you don't know, you don't really want to talk to nobody. The reason why I didn't want to stream is because it's like, I don't know who likes me and who doesn't like me, People just carry on, dude. One day I'm getting hugs and kisses from a guy, next time I see you don't even stand up. I call it. I should not have named this stream the Sunday Celebration, because that's why I put mix in there, because it's good, to have grown and moved on to bigger and better things, but it's also a bit of a pain when you're dealing with yourself and you're dealing with those in whom you've trusted and loved and given everything to. I've given you everything. I've given you, I think the biggest part of it is that I fed you the Word of God, spoon-fed you that dish, and you sat in the toilet and dumped it out. It's like, dude, that's supposed to be preserved. That's supposed to be living water, everlasting living water, and you pissed it out. What we can do for the world, what and how many times has this happened, dude? How many times have people we've invested in each other, but one person, sold the investment and the other one didn't. This is supposed to be a time of joy and happiness. Instead, it's just me and Jesus. It's just Jesus and Kalari. The invisible God and me. And that's it. And I'm not going to call nobody, because apparently, I guess I'll just annoy you too much, right? It's messed up, That's messed up. That's messed up. Makes you feel like you ain't got no friends. Work, So what do you do? What do you do? Well, you just, breathe the air God gave you to breathe and give it time. Let's change the subject for a minute. You guys in Heat 5, we'll call that the reject section. We call that the loserville. You know how many people make fun of you guys? Every time there's a crash on iRacing, they talk about you and how pathetic you are. It's fine. Be pathetic. I want to keep winning championships offline. That's one of the things about offline racing that you guys love to diss so much. You can get, that's where the championships are. That's why when I won 1,000 times plus in F122, I didn't just count them as wins, I counted them as championships, because, you know, evidently speaking, when you win online, you get an award for being for being the driver's champion online. You get it. I could show you pictures right now. It says it in plain English. Champion online. So to get an online championship is extremely. It's actually almost non-existent. You got your daily races. You got your lobbies. They're all good. But you got to go to Monaco. You got to go to, you know, Las Vegas. You got to go to, you know, New York City and, you know, London, England, in order to win an online championship. You got to, you know, it's pretty outreach. It's a stretch, and then you have your offline, which you don't have to go to all those places for, and you can rack them up. But where do you get? Where does your popularity and all that stuff? Well, part of it. Well, first we know it comes from the good Lord, and on my part, it comes from winning, and winning not just races but championships, championship after championship after championship after championship. And then you get to the next part. Your friends and your family and the people and your acquaintances and people you deal with on a regular basis. When I, you know, when I accomplished great things, I went to the house of the Lord to have, you know, people to party with me, and they didn't want to party with me. They didn't care. I just finished to read the Bible for the 8th time, so I just got my 100 championships, so I just got a new car, so I just got married and had some kids, so they don't care about anything. They don't care about nothing. I can't party with you. Hey, Rob, man, you want to hang out? No. Darren, you want to hang out? No. Jesse, you want to hang out? No. Does anybody want to hang out? No. Oh, damn. What's up? Okay, fine. I guess just me and you, Lord. Everybody's seems to have a attitude problem. They just want to complain about every dang thing. Just mad. Always. Breeze and Xavier, y'all were teasing me. Why? Because I was watching a little bit of the dirty TV. Why? Because I'm talking about, because I talked about marriage, and now I gotta have a receipt. Come on now, you can't fool me. Come on now. You can't take away my humanity, okay? Y'all teasing me because I'm watching a little bit of dirty TV. It's getting really, really rough, I tell you. Just trying to hold back the pain. That's all it has been. Just one continuous holding back of pain and people, and you know, you reach up, you know, people. I just don't understand how, like, and I guess I can, because they have no insides, and they don't want to, they're not honest, and they don't want to just say, hey, I hate your guts, leave me alone. No, they'll just do something called carry I guess carrying on. They just carry on, waste your time, waste their own time. Like, this is just ridiculous. Is the money that good or something, or what is it? What is it? Oh, Anthony Scott. That dude robbed me. That dude just took my money and didn't care how I felt about it. It's like, wow. We're supposed to, that another person I've known since he was a kid, all grown up, and now I'm nothing but his bank account where he can just withdraw money at any time. It's like, wow, that's crazy. Remember John Parkman? No, nobody knows you. You know how people think they're somebody, but they really ain't. Another person thinks I'm his female dog. I said, really? Just keep, dude. You can go throughout a whole. That was back when I was a kid, back in high school. You can go at any point in history and find how people just mistreat me, use me, and abuse me. Use me for what I have, and then ditch me when they got what they want. Chris Wade. He was some Irish kid, and then when he got his friends and everything was all good, he just turned to this straight a-hole. I was like, wow, okay, that's great. Just use me up, So you ain't gonna be able to use me up like that forever. And I can even go further. It's not even about death. I can do it right. I can start right now. Just lose trust. You're 14 years old. You're 8 years old. It doesn't matter. I've seen 4th graders go to 5th grade. They just turn. That's just like that. If you're like, listen, I don't care if you're a kid or an adult. Don't go from good to bad. It's so whack. Bad to good, stay good. That's the too good, and then you go from good to bad, and you stay bad. That's bad. That's the other two. That's the negative two. You want the good. You want the good too. I'm so sick and tired of people acting good one day and act like trash the next. What is his name? Stupid old ID Snake. Oh yeah. As soon as we get to a NASCAR heat, now all of a sudden you want to hit my freaking bumper every time we get into the goddamn corner. And Lord knows, lap 20, you're just gonna dump me and put me on the wall and win the race, right? I didn't even waste my time. I just quit and put you on the exit list, dude. I mean, I don't. It seems like everybody. It's not everybody. I know it's not, because I could name a name right now that somehow has passed the test. Somehow. But I'm gonna keep that name secret. With the rest of y'all, I'm a fan of Drew McIntyre and Chris Jericho and The Rock, and there's notice I just named just wrestlers, and Lewis Hamilton. Okay, and Max Verstappen, and Dwayne Wade, right? That's and then these people could hate my guts deep down inside. They can hate my guts, and I'm just being blind. And I have to admit that really hurts, and it really bugs me. That's why like when I go to Heat 5, it's nothing. I'm not looking for any kind of respect or anything like that. I left to be a Formula One world champion, only to come back and not get any recognition or love for it. I said, well, then then every time I see you, I'm not gonna say anything nice to you anymore. Never again, dude. Every time I come up in there, they got some this mean, foul stuff to say. I'm talking about it's really bad. Now I'm supposed to. It's like, dude, I've had mercy on you. You did that. You don't want mercy. You know, I want to play this game. But I kept thinking, I'm like, well, how is this a celebration when this is actually work? I'm trying to get this game done. This is not really a celebration. If I'm going to celebrate, I'm going to play a different game and just drive around aimlessly. That's why, you know, like I said before, God is God and I am not, because this is the Lord's day. But I'm coming on here. I'm coming on here talking to you and God. Talking to God about how I feel. I'm talking to you about what you're doing to me. You're using me. You're using me. But you're also abusing me. I don't deserve that. I got mad at Jesse for using foul language. You know? Now, I don't care what he does. Do whatever you want. As far as I'm concerned, you know, you're trash. You know, the other week I was saying how much I loved you. Now, you know, since this behavior of mine is coming on from what? And if you don't know the answer, you ought to be. It's you. You know, you're the one. The answer is you. And what you've done. That's the answer. How am I gonna, you know, get revenge on somebody who's never done me wrong? That's called murder. You know, you're just doing it just for no damn reason. You're doing it just because, you know, some people go as far, it's because I can. I was like, yeah. Because you can. I really don't. I wanted to play, but maybe, I mean, I might get to it. I'll try, but right now I gotta. You know, did I tell you all about the banquet? I think I did, but I'll tell you again just in case I didn't. Church banquet, CCC. I did tell you about it, but I'll tell you again. Because I want to talk, I want to just let everybody know how effed up you guys are. And how you did me. The Bible says find the lowest seat so you can move up to the highest seat. Well, you know, I did that. Of course, it went through a very interesting process, so, excuse me, so I found the lowest seat, which I thought was the lowest seat, only to find out that somebody has, you know, the people, my so-called friends and family of the church, booted me from the table. It was Mr. and Mrs. It was Mrs. Minoki who did the talking, and it was Mr. Minoki who stood behind, staring as usual. So I moved to another seat, went to the Morgan's table. Didn't want to hang with them because I was giving them rides for months prior, and I said, "You don't want to see you guys right now." And then off to my left was you, Miss Angie. And you know what you did? You ignored me because you know you believe the crap that comes out of people's mouths about me, that are lies as usual. So you know you had your little attitude. It's kind of messed up, but I would have loved to pass that, but you did what you did. It's finally moved up to Mr. Burley's table, the only person in that church, one of the only people in that church worth a damn. He's the only person, one of the only people in there who never treated me wrong. Yeah, as I say that right now, I just want to say, God bless you, miss you, and I'll see you again. It's gonna be good. Sat with him, but you know, it wasn't over there because I'm sitting like a few feet from the pastor's table, who, you know, every time I went up there in the past, and it was years we did this, right? But in the past, he never would speak to me. I would always have to go in the middle of the show to say hi, because this is too good to speak to me in the beginning. Him and his beep wife. Oh yeah, one year I went in there, she cursed me so bad I was about to leave, and the program hadn't even started yet. See how harsh people are to me? They are so harsh to me. I'm talking about harsh. I'm talking about harsh. It's like, damn. You know, I went to the store again the other day. Is that really worth talking about? No, it's not. I don't want to talk about that, because I'm tired of talking about that. It's the same thing over and over again. Shoot. Excuse me. Because you guys ain't right, so. Well, I guess I gotta talk about my man Drew. I don't know. I don't think many people know your career, your entirety, but you know, I don't. You've been a heel most of your career, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, why anybody's surprised is killing me. But what makes it worse was when he wasn't a heel, and you know, he didn't get the time of day, really. So he got labeled as a whiner. You blame everybody for your stuff. You don't take any responsibility. I said, look, I may not win the championship. You know, it's like a race, and then when the race is over, it's like, look, I may not be able to beat you on the racetrack, but I can beat you off of it. You know what I mean? And I can admit, you know, I have that sometimes. The competitors are too good, so I gotta beat them up afterwards. I said, okay, forget this. That's why sometimes at the end of a wrestling match, you know, the loser will come up and just start beating on you. It's like, this is bullcrap. Bam. I just stomp you out. Well, the match is over. You can't, like, no, I cannot, dude, because you always beat me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of you cheating me, so I have to beat you after the match. You know what I mean? Shoot. Yeah, I'm in pain right now. I think that's kind of what I want. Another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to be here in the middle of my pain. because when I sign out this time, I'll be back when I really want to be back. I don't want to force myself on here. Call it a Sunday celebration mix, and it's nothing to celebrate. I think that's important. It's like, so you won't think that I'm just, I don't even know, that's not even, I don't even mean that. More for your benefit. We got Jericho, you got the Painmaker picture on. Ah. I see. I didn't catch that at first. Okay, I got it now. And then the Clash was last night, and same old crap's happening. Oh, Ty, you a bad boy. And then Ty's like, yeah, and you think you don't do anything wrong. You think you can do whatever you want. And then I have to take the blame for your crap, right? You know, God forbid, you know, I defend myself. God forbid. Oh my God, you know, you're supposed to be the one that controls my whole life, all my actions, all my moves, all my thoughts. It's just the same old. It's really nothing new. He's what? I don't know if you're still 20, but you'll be 21 soon, and they're just using that to their advantage, trying to, you know, use that to say, you know, you don't know anything and you're young, and all that same crap you've heard since the beginning of time. It's the same thing that's happening in Xfinity now, and his rookie stripes are off now, so that's great. I could see more of the same happening though. Just same old, and then like I guess by the end of the season, y'all gonna see your ways. I was wrong, he was right. Like yeah, whatever. Shut up. I'm not even gonna entertain that. So yeah, moving right along. Yeah. Yeah, I should be offline. You know, not here. Just no, you know, I have no reason to be here. I have nothing to prove. You know, always trying to measure me with you. It's like, that's not a good idea. It's a poor decision. I think so. Let's see what happens during the springtime. It might be on winter condition. Maybe when spring hits, things will get better. But I think it's good. It's like, yeah, let me go ahead and let me be here while it's happening. So, excuse me. So you won't think I'm just BSing you, telling you straight up truth. And if I gotta be gone for a month, then you better prepare for that. You better prepare. Nobody wants to prepare. Nobody learn nothing. You might have to call this a short stream, so I can take care of myself. Couldn't really play because I had stuff to discuss. So I guess I'll come back when I'm feeling better and do more playing this time and next time, and that'll be that. So yeah, we go ahead and get back to, you know, what I need to deal with, and I'll pick this up later. So yeah, see you later.